What's up, everybody? I'm Duncan Kneedeep, and I'm joined.
It's the final countdown.
I'm joined by Roger Delancey, Roger Face, and we are heading into the final battle. Me versus Joker. As you know, Joker's been destroying lives with that Mian Shout.
Oh god.
It has been taking souls.
Little Mac has been coming through.
So you'll see the semi with Little Mac on Roger's channel. You'd have seen that already. He dominated every battle with this Little Mac. I had to play around it this entire battle. We'll see how it went right now. So basically that's it. I hope you enjoy the video.
Yep. And we are go.
And we are indeed go. So it's a long battle, this one. I remember this being a long battle, and I was the whole time scared of that Little Mac. So obviously lead off with Heisenberg, because Little Mac can fake out me all at once, but he's gonna lead out with his Surskit.
Oh god.
Sticky web Surskit. I cannot allow him to get webs up. My team does not cope with webs. So I have to go for that Confuse Ray. Pray for that that Confuse Hacks even. And as you'll see, he gets those webs. I can't believe it. I thought I'd lost the battle right there, because
Just
the
because
Little
he
Mac...
got the sticky web up?
Yeah, the Little Mac with the webs, because my team can't cope with being any slower. With how slow my team
I could have
is.
sworn you had a rapid spinner, but then I'm looking at your team. I guess you don't.
Nope, I didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't. I had nothing for those sticky webs. He gets through the Confuse again and gets that Ice Beam off on me. So I have to roost here. It's not going well. I'm praying he'll punch himself in the face at some point, because I can't kill this thing until it punches itself in the face to get rid of that Sash. Finally, he hits himself in Confusion. So this Confuse, I got lucky because I did get the 4-turn Confuse, and then he hit himself twice in a row.
True.
I did get that. And I went for the Brave Bird here, and I take it out, because...
I didn't understand, though, why didn't you go for the Brave Bird earlier? Because that still would have killed after another Confusion. You could have done that a turn ago.
Nah, because I was roosting the turn before.
Oh, okay.
I had to get that health back, because if he didn't
true.
punch himself in the face, he'd have killed me with the Ice Beam.
Very true.
So he goes into his whoop whoop whoop, that Whooper. That,
I love Whooper. Especially Little Cup Whooper, it's just disgusting.
That broken ass wall with fucking, if you give it stockpile, it's broken. I mean,
It's Derpy Smile.
Luckily, Joker does not like abusing the game quite that much, and he doesn't run Stockpile Whooper, because Oblivious Stockpile Whooper, you can't even boost up to break that wall, because it ignores your stat boosts.
Yep.
So it's sitting there. Anyway, so I get the roost off, I'm toxic, I'm poisoned, I'm in a lot of pain right now. I'm not looking forward to this Whooper taking my snatching my soul away.
Well, I think you expected that the Whooper would kill you, but it's still got
I was sacking my Heisenberg right here. I was just getting as many Confuse Hacks as I could before the Toxic killed me, before the getting a Brave Bird off. And I was shocked by how much damage this Brave Bird does. You'll see, it does a lot more damage than I expected, considering.
And he didn't stockpile either.
Yeah,
so I think you probably assumed he had stockpiled already.
Yeah, I was assuming he was stockpile set, but he's actually recovered Toxic Waterfall and... Oh, I can't remember his name.
He's basically like a mini version of Storms McKenzie, if you guys who watch my battles know. It's basically like a smaller version of my Gastrodon.
Which, as you guys probably know, I don't get along with. So
not with the free-for-alls, you definitely don't.
Anyway, so the Whooper's confused. It's going to keep punching itself. I got really lucky with the Confuse Hacks this battle. I mean, I think this Whooper punched itself 2 out of 3 of the last turns.
Three out of the last 4, actually.
3 out of the last 4 turns.
Yeah.
So I got to switch out, because I was like, well, this is going to last too long. I'm going to keep roosting off this damage. I decided to go into Meat, and I was just trusting in the fact that he would punch himself this turn. I was praying that he would punch himself, and he did. That's 5 out of 6 Confuse hits. I was happy here, because it meant I could set up with Meat, and it forced Joker to switch out into Little Mac to go for that fake out. So I got the Sword Stance up. I'm a +2. I've got the +2 speed coming up. This Meat is ready to pass out any boost.
Oh man.
Just need to stall out the fake out with the Protect, because this way he can't break my Sash with the fake out and then kill me.
And keep in mind though, this match is very long. This is a 29 turn match. We're only in turn 11 right now. And you're still up 3 speed boosts, plus you have a Swords Dance out.
Exactly. This is ridiculous. The fact that I don't sweep him now is ridiculous. It means that he has 18.5. Because I go into Barrel Roll, and Acrobatics should be sweeping all over the place right now. He goes for the knockoff, and it's a really good idea to not have an item on an Acrobatics collection. Obviously, because you get the double damage Acrobatics. And you can switch into knockoff, because you don't take that extra damage. You don't take the boosted damage. So I get my Acrobatics off here, and as you've probably guessed, it's going to claim a soul. I mean, 2 Acrobatics from a +2 fletchling in Little Cup. Nothing's living that. I don't think anything in the entire tier lives 2 Acrobatics from a +2 fletchling.
Maybe a Honedge, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. I think
Honedge does, and I think Eviolite Mischievous does, and I think that's it. Yeah. Eviolite Mischievous has to be defensive.
Anyway, so I make a really bad misplay here. I assumed that the Acrobatics wouldn't kill, so I go for the U-turn, which lets him get the Aqua Jet on me, and it lets him heal with his Oranberry.
Yep. And I don't understand why you thought Acrobatics wouldn't kill when he's a bug type either.
Yeah, I know. I thought he was rock type. I was like, oh, he's rock water, so it's going to be resisted. I was an idiot. I could have swept his team.
Here, you could have.
So I went out into my Timber. He switches out his Feather Swag. Obviously, doesn't want to be taking a Drain Punch or a Mach Punch right now, and he goes into a Big Gas. Really good switch there. This was free Pokebank, so this Timber does not have knockoff. I've got my knockoff Ice Punch Timber now, but I didn't back then. So I'm forced to switch out because the move I've got that can damage the Ghastly is Poison Punch, Poison Jab.
But on top of that too, you were already poisoned, so even though he went for the Hypnosis, it couldn't do anything, and it basically gave you a free turn to
I knew Paralysis. I think it's also a bit unfair because I knew he was Hypnosis sub because we'd all been watching the battles before.
Of course, yeah, of course.
And that Ghastly does rely on a little bit of surprise on that set, you know. So he does take me out though. I get the paralysis off. Can't talk today. And I go out into my Bunnelby because I know even with the Sticky Web, with my Choice Scarf and the Ghastly being paralyzed, I will outspeed. And I can go for the Stone Edge, or I can go...
He takes it out, though. He does not want to stay in with that thing.
Oh, he needs that Ghastly. He needs that Ghastly to win. But I did go for the Stone Edge, and it will kill this Houndour. This Houndour is all the way dead. I mean... Fire-type Stone Edge from a Bunnelby, though. Bunnelby, though?
I mean, Bunnelby, though?
Anyway, he goes out into Little Mac because he knows he outspeeds me here. He knows he can kill me, so I have to switch because Bunnelby is one of the few weapons I have left because his Choice Scarf pretty much negates the Sticky Web. So I go out into my booster, my Meep. So I'm boosting once again, and Joker
Drain Punch destroys your life, though.
Destroys my soul, and Joker knows that there's nothing really I can do with this Meep except Protect Stall and just get the speed now. I can't get any attack boosts. It's as simple as that. With that Drain Punch having hit that much damage, there's no way I'm getting an attack boost here.
No.
So he doesn't need to worry, and I decide that it's not actually worth baton passing and then dying to his Drain Punch just to get a bit of speed on something.
And really, what would have you passed into?
Exactly. If I passed into Magnemite, I died. You know, it doesn't really matter. So I have to go back into Barrel Roll here because I do have that priority Acrobatics. It is going to kill this Little Mac. I mean, I'm not sure why Joker stayed in with his biggest threat against that priority Acrobatics. I guess maybe he'd live.
I thought he assumed that you were going to switch. First off, when you did this, I remember watching this on stream, I did not think that you were going to attack there. I thought you were going specifically to, like...
scare him off and then double
Exactly. So then you could, like, easily switch back out into, like, Magnemite, and then he wouldn't have attacked or something like that. That's what I thought.
Right, so you thought that I was predicting him to switch, and then I was trying to scare him into the switch, double switch,
right, because I thought there's no way.
So maybe he over-predicted. It looks like he over-predicted then.
Yeah.
He over-predicted when he predicted the double switch. Right, that's fair enough, actually. That makes a lot more sense that way.
Yeah, that's what I thought happened when he did. So and the Sludge Bomb does a ton of damage.
I take out this Ghastly here with the Acrobatics. This Fletchling did so much work for me this team. Fletchling is such a good Little Cup Pokemon.
Little Amy Adams is the best.
Gen6 has introduced some real threats to Little Cup. Threats to Little Cup. I take that Aqua Jet, I'm gone. I mean, I think that's one of the reasons that they're still suspect testing Meditite, isn't it? Because Fletchling is just that strong.
Yep.
Anyway, I go out.
I feel like it's okay though, because you still did things still do well against Fletchling. Like you could have things like Animal.
Yeah, it's really fragile and it's quite slow. Yeah. So if you don't use your priority attack, you're quite slow. So I go for the Drain Punch on this Anorith, and I'm going to take out this Feather Swag in 2 turns.
Yep.
I mean,
that's the game.
I know you love that name, but yep, that is the game. This is his last poke. So I didn't even get to use my little Danger Zone.
Yeah, unfortunately.
No. That's how the battle went, and I decided not to use something that I wouldn't need. Anyway, it was a really good tournament. I did take the win in my own tournament. I was quite proud of that. I'm going to say...
Everyone in the stream was like, it's fixed.
Yeah, people were saying it was fixed. People were saying that people were...
It's like clearly you guys worked on your teams for a really long time.
But so I think that's it. Roger hit it right on the head there. Me and Shawnee are the 2 people who have been talking about this tournament for 3 weeks before it happened. So we had 3 weeks to prepare our teams. Everyone else had 24 hours. So I really do respect people who like Joker, got all the way to the final with a team that he bred, EV trained everything in 24 hours. Really impressive.
Even Pure Gold with that Clutch Counter team.
Oh yeah, he had what? He had less than like 8 hours to do that.
He had less than 8 hours because I put it on Instagram like 8 hours beforehand.
So if it wasn't just coincidence, then that is one hell.
You know that Soy Scarf Swin Up was not coincidence.
Okay,
that was like
the
clearest counter team of the match.
Maybe he changed the items up a little bit.
Probably, yeah.
But you know, really impressive. I'm really thankful for you guys for coming to this tournament, for making it a thing that happened. I know that people look down on Little Cup a bit. I know certainly the cartel does look down on Little Cup a bit.
I don't know. I feel like we sort of changed their mind about it though after this tournament. I feel
after this tournament, I think they're maybe coming to the dark side a little bit, thinking about maybe doing a few battles. It was a lot of fun. So please do check out my tournaments in the future. We were talking about free-for-all. We're definitely going to do a free-for-all tournament at some point to determine.
Oh, man. Hopefully, like, not soon, because it's kind of like getting to the point where it's like, okay, everyone's doing free-for-all.
It's getting a bit saturated. It's getting a bit saturated. But a few weeks from now, we're going to do a free-for-all tournament because we do need to determine the official free-for-all champion.
So we already know it's me, so it's like...
shut up, Roger. Well, thank you very much once again. You'll see a splash screen here with all of the battles from this entire tournament linked on both Roger's and my channel. And I hope you guys enjoyed the tournament. Thank you very much for watching.
Thanks for watching, guys.
We'll see you next time.